Alrighty. I've been seeing this a lot of crap over Facebook, everywhere else. Everybody bitching about this Biden and 11,000 jobs thing and the pipeline. Well, is Biden destroying 11,000 jobs by revoking that Keystone Pipeline contract deal? Whatever. Well, I've been doing a lot of reading and let's check out some things I found. It's only half true. All this started over a Facebook post right after Biden signed that policy, or whatever you want to call it. And we know how much everything you read on Facebook is the truth. It's all great. They got their little censorship thing to tell you if it's a fact or not. Piece of shit. Anyways, as we know, President Biden spent his first day signing a bunch of crap aimed at undoing the policies of the Trump administration. Sounds more like to me he's doing a lot of stuff to spite Trump. I don't know. Don't care. It's politics. He, on, what was that, the 20th, he signed an order that revoked the permit for the Keystone XL pipeline, or K.X.L. That right after that, that same day, somebody posted, by revoking the Keystone pipeline permit, Biden is destroying 11,000 jobs and $2 billion in wages. Democrats couldn't even get through day one without killing jobs for middle class Americans. Well, this pinhead must not have going by all facts or paying attention and learning before he made this post. Okay, here's a little bit for you. Yes, I'm reading from something right here. I wrote it out, but because I can't retain all this at one. Okay. The oil industry lobbied hard to get the K.X.L built by using false claims, political arm twisting, and money, the big bucks. When TC Energy said the pipeline would create nearly 119,000 jobs, a State Department report instead concluded the project would require fewer than 2,000 for 2 year construction jobs, and that the number of jobs would hover around 35 after the construction. Yeah, that's a lot of people to 35 people to maintain that damn thing that goes from Canada to Texas. The KXL pipeline has been years in the making. It will not progress without the backing of our government, of course. It really is. It's an expansion of an already existing pipeline. So KXL is going to meet with an original line that was called Keystone. You know, so there's Keystone and then there's Keystone XL. It would carry. Let me see. When it was first thought of, it was conceived as an artery that would pump 500,000 barrels of Canadian oil, tar oil, more than 1,700 miles from Alberta to the U.S. Gulf Coast. Hmm. Eventually, after time, this was changed to 830,000 barrels, only going 1,210 miles from Canada to Steel City, Nebraska. It would be passing through Montana, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. That's a lot of land. In the first proposal was in 2008. It became emblematic of the tensions between economic development and curbing the fossil fuel emissions that are causing climate change. Somebody needs to explain that to me, but that's okay. And before Biden did it, Obama did it first. Obama administration rejected it. Then President Trump revived it. And he has always been a strong supporter. And I don't know if he did his homework or not, but not my place to say. The K.X.L order was issued Wednesday as part of the first wave of Biden's promised environmental justice and climate action policies. That is the main thing that he was focusing on: environmental justice and climate action. You people don't realize how much we are really destroying our planet. But you don't want to see that. Out of sight, out of mind is like what, 98% of the human race? Now, from the indigenous view, like the Native Americans and other groups from Canada to in the Americas, they were praising the president's decision to stop construction of the transnational K.X.L. Yes, I misread that and I wrote it. On his first day in the White House. But they stressed he must cancel similar pipelines like the DAPL to stand any chance of meeting his bold climate actions. The victory ending the K.X.L pipeline is an act of courage and restorative justice by the Biden administration. It gives tribes and Mother Earth a serious message of hope for future generations as we face the threat of climate change. It aligns indigenous environmental knowledge with presidential priorities that benefit everyone. Now, this was quoted from Faith Spotted Eagle, who is a founder of Braveheart Society and a member of the Ahantonwan Dakota Nation. I hope I read that right. This is a vindication of 10 years defending our waters and treaty rights from this tar sands carbon bomb. Wow. Okay. What kind of environmental impact could this have? It's not pumping crude oil, the thinner, what we're thinking. This is called tar sands oil. It is much thicker, more acidic, corrosive, and ups the likelihood that a pipeline carrying it will leak. Between a 3-year span of 2007 to 2010, lines that were moving this tar sands oil in the Midwestern states spilled 3 times more per mile than the U.S. national average for pipelines carrying conventional oil. In 2010, TC Energy's original Keystone pipeline system has leaked more than a dozen times. Like the one in North Dakota that sent a 60-foot, 21,000-gallon geyser yeah, of tar sands oil spewing into the air. Sorry, my back. Then there was another spill in North Dakota of reportedly more than 378,000 gallons. Huh. You know how much it costs to clean something up like that? Billions. You guys got billions of dollars to clean the environment? Sure. I'll pull it out of my wallet now. It's just spare change. tar sands oil is heavier. That way, when it meets water, it's harder to clean up because it immediately sinks to the riverbed, the waterbed, whatever, wherever it goes. It's more of a pain in the ass. But, anyways, and people and wildlife coming in contact with this tar sands oil, you're exposed to toxic chemicals. And, oh, God, the cost of cleaning. Oh, my. That alone, sorry, I've said it several times, but damn. All right, here's another one. For every barrel of tar sands oil extracted, 1.5 barrels of liquid waste containing lead, mercury, arsenic, and a few other chemicals. They're they're dumped into tailing ponds. These ponds are unlined, so dirt soak in. There's more than 20 of these things. They hold more than 300 billion gallons of toxic waste in the area the size of Manhattan and Boston combined. Who wants to go pump them out and clean it? Come on, people, all you bitching about this pipeline thing, do it. And these ponds are still growing. Mining companies are storing 6.6 million gallons of new tailings every day. They're massive. According to U.S. Department of Interior, one of them, the Mildred Lake Settling Basin, contains the world's largest dam by volume of construction material, creating a 30 square mile industrial hellscape. That's their words. Whatever. The controversy? This thing's gone on 10 years or more of protesting from environmental activists and organizations and indigenous communities, religious leaders, farmers, ranchers, and business owners along its route. Not alone to say the impact on the animals, the wildlife. You're removing whole habitats just for what? You're killing animals. I mean, to go along this pipeline, they're going to build an electrical line to go with it, like power lines. Birds are going to fly into that. The crane, the whooping crane that's been there forever. They're not going to know. There's foxes, and I mean, just all these animals are going to be dislocated, basically. They won't have anywhere to go. But yet people are going to get their guns and cry when these animals try to go back home. Now, so I had to get a drink for this one. There's these people that are claiming they know what's going to happen to the gas prices. It's going to go up by $8. Here's the truth about the gas prices. Dirty, greedy energy lobbyists are claiming that developing tar sands would protect our national energy security. How would they know? And bring U.S. fuel prices down. But the NRDC and its partners found the majority of K.X.L oil would be sent to markets overseas. They're coming through our country. We're fighting for it, but we're not benefiting for it. What are y'all crying about? And it would lead to higher prices at the pumps because none of it's coming here. It's going overseas. Well, the majority of it, like low oil prices and increasing public concern over the climate, have led Shell, Exxon, Statoil, and Total to either sell their tar sands assets or write them down. Because of this growing market recognition, major new tar sands projects haven't moved forward with construction for years. In my opinion, here we go. Getting away from our dependency on fossil fuels may be a good thing. Stop thinking of ourselves and our bank accounts and actually see the whole picture, because the whole picture is over 3,963 miles in radius. Has blue waters, land masses, ice caps. You know what I'm talking about. Earth. You guys don't stop to see how much this is destroying Earth and killing our climate. We don't see it, so it must not be there. Okay, really? How's the weather in your end of town? It's like summer out here right now. And it is, let me see, January 26th, and it's dang near 46 degrees here. Hmm. There's no climate change. Boneheads. Anyways, yeah, we still need the fossil fuels to heat our homes, gas in our cars, running manufacturing plants for so much. 81% of our country, nation, whatever, is run on the energy of coal, oil, natural gas. Now, switching from fossil fuels to a more efficient energy, a cleaner energy, that's going to take some time. I wonder if anybody's really trying to work on it, but not my problem. We need to learn how to use these fossil fuels in the most efficient and environmentally responsible way. Me, I want to leave a better world for the future generations to come. I got my son, two daughters out there. I want them to enjoy this earth. But it's just going to continuously get worse and worse. And no matter how much you people say, hey, we need to do this, hey, we need to do that, guess what? Your voice isn't going to be heard unless your voice is louder than money. Greed is what this is all about. Might as well go to one of them places, grab a lump of coal, and tell it your ideas, because ain't nobody listening. But until we can be heard and we come up with ideas to save all this, we just live our life day by day. So while the battle goes on, y'all are going to keep trying. You guys need to stay strong. Stand your ground. Make yourself heard somehow, some way. Just hold on to your family and love life the way you want. Stay free. Stay strong. Later.